Okay, so video's back on. We were just out at the park strip, all of us talking. I told you about that low spot. This is it. We're actually sitting in the water right now. So now we'll just make our way back. Okay, and there's a good look at it. So you can, along the top of the pipe towards the end of that tunnel, you can see kind of like a crescent moon or a fingernail shape. That is the edge of the downhill piece of pipe. So that edge should be in line with the edge of the pipe that we're currently sitting in. So it's dropped, close to 2 inches. And that's half the pipe, so it's full of water. So that really does need to be dug up and fixed. And here's tree roots. So this is the end of a tail, so you'll see them as we pull further back. They're growing in both sides. Eventually they'll grow all the way up and around that whole ring up over the top, and they'll start closing off that line. Once they're in forever until you dig it up and replace it or put a pipeline or something in there. But until you take permanent steps, they're in there forever. So okay, so there's another joint with some shifting that's starting to occur along the bottom. You can see, so the uphill pipe, the one that we're sitting in with the camera, is starting to sink. So the lip of the downhill pipe is becoming visible. As that gets worse, it'll start holding more water back, and it'll be kind of an issue. It's on a clean out fitting, so you can see there were 2 joints fairly close to each other. Along the top of the pipe right there, there's some white scale buildup, and there's an opening. So that is the clean out access around the sidewalk, on your side of the sidewalk. Those are famous for sinking because there's pipe on top of that, so it makes it heavier. So those, it's fairly common to see those sink like it's doing. And here's the other joint with tree roots in it. I think the rest of the way back we're going to look good. That joint has some lateral separation. It's not moving up and down, but it's pulling apart. You can see the shadow there along that left side of the pipe. Okay, now we're back into some pipe that's going to be rust colored and rough and bumpy. This is where it transitions back into the house and turns into that cast iron pipe. And for cast iron, this actually looks really good. Okay, now we're just coming back up the vent stack, so that's the entire line. Go ahead and kill this video here.